Hey, what's going on, you guys? So for this week's video, I thought I would show you guys what is on my iPhone 6. And I actually filmed, this is my third time filming it, because the first two times they ended up being over 15 minutes long. And I was like, yeah, no, that's way too long. So I'm going to try and be concise in this video. I've not upgraded to the iPhone 6s. I do not think I will. I like my iPhone 6 just the way it is. And yeah, I'm just going to show you guys what is on it. So starting off, I do have the background default screen with the mountain. I just never changed it, mixture of laziness and just, I was just kind of uninspired with what I would put back there, so I just left it the way it was. So just on the front page here, the first page of my phone, I just have all the basic stuff, messages, calendar, all the, and I jam-packed all of the apps that Apple has forced onto our phones and refuses to let us remove, like podcasts and iBooks and health and the Apple Watch app. So I wish it would let us delete that so I could free up some room on my phone, but whatever. In my photos, I have just a mixture of everything. I need to actually do kind of a clean dump on it because there's nearly 1,020 pictures on here, and that is unacceptable. So I have a ton of pictures in my camera roll, and they're mostly just selfies and cat pictures, animal pictures, you name it, and just quotes I like and all that. So there's definitely a mixture of everything here. I have panoramas. I took a panorama of this rainbow last year that I really liked. And yeah, videos, same thing. It's mostly videos of my cat who does not know how to drink from a tap. So yeah, stuff like that I want to remember. So then, moving on, I have, that's pretty much all there is here on the front page. We'll go to the second one. I have my MyFitnessPal up here, which I don't use that much anymore. When I was starting to work out and go to the gym, I really used this app a lot, and I actually do recommend it if any of you are starting out on a diet or any kind of fitness program, because it really does help out. You can count your calories on here, which is what I used it for, and it has a food library of pretty much every food on earth, so it really does help to kind of keep you on track when you're starting out. I have Alien Blue, which is the official iPhone Reddit app. I am a Redditor. I love Reddit. I do not use this app a lot on my phone because I find it a lot more confusing than actually using Reddit, but I keep it on here because you never know. I have the Ellen DeGeneres app for the show. Don't use that all that much either. I just kind of have it on there, just because. I don't know. And the Disney World app came in handy in April when I went last year. I still have it on my phone just because it's fun to check out the attractions. It shows you how much of a wait time each attraction has. So right now, as I'm filming this, It's a Small World is a 35-minute wait. And yeah, if you're ever going to Disney, this is a must-have, like a must-have, because you can have your entire trip itinerary loaded onto here, and it helps you kind of, navigate your day and plan it out, like to know what parks have the longest wait times, which ones don't. You can load your dining reservations in there. Shows you where the nearest washrooms are. There's park maps, just everything. It's a handy little app. And I like to go check on it from time to time just to see, like, oh, what these rides are, blah, 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 wait time. I have Instagram, of course, and, just follow mainly celebrities and YouTubers and my close friends and all that jazz. I do have an Instagram. You can follow me at markm6247. I'm kind of semi-active on it. I mean, I don't post all that often, but whatever. You can be one of my followers if you'd like. Moving on, this is the app I probably use the second most on my phone, the first being Snapchat, which I'll get to later, but this is also very handy if you're a gym goer of any kind. I use this every time I go to the gym, mainly because, if you look here, these are the 3 exercises I'll be doing tomorrow. It's Monday right now. I'll go on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, but basically you can load in whatever exercises you want to do, and what I like about it is that it has a little timer when you've done your required amount of reps. You hit that timer and it counts you down, like it tells you 90 seconds is an optimal rest period. If it was difficult, 3 minutes. So I just kind of keep that on there, and it actually reminds you when you're done. Like it sends you a little ding while you're surfing Instagram or whatever while you're waiting on your break, and I really like that. So I'll leave that on in the background while we continue so you can see what it does when it hits 90 seconds. So the app is called Strong Lifts, 5x5. I mean, you'll see it. I definitely 100% recommend that if you go to the gym or do any kind of workouts because it is super handy. Great Clips, this is the hair salon I go to, and they are actually partly the reason why you're getting a video without my face this week, because I just went there for a haircut on Thursday, and my hair was cut super short, like way too short, and I hate it, and I'm just hoping it grows out fast, but, you know, that happens sometimes, but anyway, this app is handy because it tells you, like, the nearest hair salons to you, so that's the nearest one I go to, and you can check in to get your haircut, so I can just put that in. And yeah, it's really handy. I've used it a few times to go get my haircut. I can, you know, skip the line of all the people and all that. I have Sleep Cycle, which I use every night, but I don't think it's that effective with me. It's supposedly what it's supposed to do is if you have to be up at a certain time, you set it in the app, and it's supposed to wake you up oh, there you go. Interrupt that. That's strong lifts right there. So that little ding. It tells me when I have to go do my next set. So yeah, that's kind of a fun app. But yeah, moving on. Sleep Cycle, what it's supposed to do is if you need to be up at, like, you know, 11 a.m., it'll wake you up in the time between 10:30 and 11, as you can see here. And it's supposedly what it's supposed to do is wake you up you know, when you're not in REM sleep. It somehow monitors your sleep, so I have all my statistics here, so it grades you on your sleep. Ignore the times I go to bed and get up, let's just ignore that. But yeah, basically monitors your sleep and tries to wake you up at the time you'd be most alert. I think it'd be handy if you have to be up for something, but I most often just end up turning it off and going back to hitting the snooze button, which is not healthy, but, you know, whatever. You can try it. I think maybe other people might have more success with it than me, but whatever. Uber, we all know what that is. I don't use that often. I've only used it twice since I downloaded it last year. But, you know, it might come in handy one day. I have the Starbucks app, which is a good app. I, you know, have my gift card here that I used to pay. I can just pay with my phone instead of having to pull out money and all that. And what's fun about this is that when you collect 12 stars, because every time you go to Starbucks and pay with this app, you get a star added. And they have bonus days and stuff where you can get more than 1 star. But what happens is when you collect 12 stars, you get a free drink. So that's pretty cool. I have a free drink here I need to use up, actually. And I tried to use it the other day, but my phone froze when I went to pay. So I still have it here. So I might go later. Who knows? I have, you know, Instapic Frame. This was before Instagram introduced their own version of this to allow you to edit your pictures easier for Instagram. It gives you the borders and all that. I have Facebook Messenger, of course, which I use sometimes. Pump Up, I do not use that much anymore. I used to earlier last year and when I started working out. It's basically, in layman's terms, it's Instagram of people who work out. That's pretty much what it is. It's just a social networking app for people who go to gym and stuff, so you can post your progress pictures, you know, you share your exercises, and people can kind of support you, and you can mutually support other people who are working out. So it was fun when I used it, but I think it was just kind of a phase with me. I don't really use it that much anymore. I have the Billboard app, which I don't use that much either. I usually use it just to check what's on the Hot 100 sometimes, because I always like to see what songs are popular and whatnot. The Facebook app, of course, use that sometimes. I have Vine, but I don't use Vine that much, really. It was one of those apps I got because everyone else had it. So, yeah, I don't use Vine that much. A geocaching app, this is a fun app. If you guys don't know what geocaching is, go to www.geocaching.com, and they'll explain it better than I ever will. But basically, it is a treasure hunt with a GPS. You can sign up to be a member, and basically there's geocaches, which are often boxes with a logbook in them, like a container with a logbook, and someone hides it, takes the coordinates of where that geocache is, and they upload to the website, and you can use your phone or a GPS to, you know, go to the geocache. It'll lead you to it, and when you get there, it's usually hidden in some way, and when you find it, you sign your name in the logbook. If it's bigger, you can trade items, and it's a ton of fun. I love geocaching. I've been doing it since 2009. I'm not as active as I once was, but I'm getting close to 1,000 geocaches. I have 927. But yeah, it's a ton of fun. There's, I can almost guarantee that there's one less than a kilometer away from you right now. So I'd go on and check it out. It's definitely a lot of fun. I have the QR code scanner, or a QR code scanner, whenever I see some QR codes I need to scan. Google Maps, I have that just in case. Apple Maps is unreliable. I still have Flappy Bird. I'm one of the sole survivors of the Flappy Bird era, which is nearly 2 years ago. I just never deleted it off my phone, and it never disappeared from my phone after the app developer got rid of it. But I just keep it here. Ugh, stupid pop-ups. Don't you guys hate when this happens? But anyway, I never got rid of it. Just in case I felt like playing it. I haven't played it in a long time. In fact, I think this is the first time in a while I've played this. Yeah. I mean, I won't do the entire thing. I'll crash on purpose. But yeah, so I never deleted it. It's still kind of fun to play sometimes if I'm bored or whatever, so I probably won't end up deleting it. So yeah, Flappy Bird for the win. I have Twitter, of course. I also have a Twitter account you can follow me at if you would like to. It is MarkMarshall94 or at MarkMarshall94. And it's kind of like Instagram. I'm not that active on it. I'm kind of active, but you know, you can follow me if you'd like. So I have this quotes app, which I love. I'll probably do a video on this in the future, but I absolutely adore quotes. I love quotes, love reading all quotes. They inspire me, motivate me, all that jazz. And this app gives you a new inspirational quote every day. So today's is nothing will ever be attempted if all possible objections must first be overcome. I mean, how good is that? You can get like a motivational quote every day. So I like this app. I usually check it out right before I go to bed just to see what the quote is. So yeah, if you like quotes, I definitely recommend getting that app. I have the YouTube app, of course. How could I not? I don't watch YouTube videos on my phone all that much because of data and all that stuff, but it's always good to have just in case. I have Snapchat, which is my #1 app I use the most often, hands down, on my phone. Again, you can follow me here at Mark, I believe it's Mark, yeah, MarkM6246, or you can scan this code, or at the end of the video I'll put the snap code in my end card as well, and my username is in the info box below, or the, you know what I mean, along with my Instagram and Twitter and all that stuff. But yes, I do use it, I was gonna say Instagram, I use Snapchat the most. It's so much fun. I follow a lot of YouTube people, close friends, celebrities, all that stuff. My latest Snapchat is one of my cat. I'm sure you can all relate to have cats when they have that bushy tail. They are crazy. Wait for it. That look. So my snaps are usually snaps of me, my cat, you know, hang out with my friends, whatever. So yeah, definitely do follow me if you'd like to. Last page here, I have the Canada's Wonderland app, which I don't use that much. Canada's Wonderland is a park here in Ontario, Canada, an amusement park. And I vlogged there once, actually, if you go way back. I think it's titled Super Attractive Roller Coaster Face. Yeah, you can go watch that. It's my daily vlog from there. It's a lot of fun there, but I don't really use the app. It's just a park map, and I know the park inside out. I have Heads Up, which is Ellen's Charades app. I don't use this too much. Kind of a sad reason. I don't really have anyone to play it with. My family's not really into it. My friends aren't really into it, so you never know. I'll keep it on here just in case. I have Club Penguin, which is mostly here just for nostalgia purposes. I don't use this often at all, because I used to be completely obsessed with Club Penguin when I was 13 or 14. I'm nearly 22 now, but yeah, it was my favorite website for a long time. I was obsessed with Club Penguin. In fact, my first YouTube videos ever were making Club Penguin tutorial videos. So I just use this just in case I feel like going in to see how my account's doing and all that, but I really don't use it that often. A complete gym guide. This just shows me how to do, you know, the proper technique for certain exercises, or the form for certain exercises if I need a reminder. Flight Stats is a fun app. If you have anyone who's on a plane or anything, or you want to track their flight, you can enter their flight number, the date, and all that, and it's pretty accurate. It'll show you when they get in and all that. It's a lot of fun. It's really handy, I should say. If I'm at the airport waiting to pick someone up, I can track their flight and know when they come in. So yeah, that's a fun app. Withings, nothing important, it's a scale. Google Earth, of course, you all know what that is. Speech Jammer I don't use, I just downloaded that when the YouTube craze was going on, but I never really got the point of it, it never really worked that well on me. Instasize is another one of those Instagram photo apps, again, before Instagram made it a lot easier for us. Shazam is really cool, I love this app. It's, you know, if you hear a song, you probably all know what it is, but just in case you don't, if you hear a song and you want to know what the song is, you can hit Shazam and it'll listen to the song and tell you what it is, and it's really handy. And technology like that blows me away. Like, I don't know how the heck they made that a reality, like where I could just listen to a song and tell you, yeah, this is blah blah blah. So I do use that a lot. Polyglocam and Google Translate, they're kind of the same thing. It's if you see some text somewhere in another language, you can take a picture of it like this. I don't have anything to translate, but it says align text. If you have some foreign text there, you can translate it from one language to your language, and it's pretty cool. I think it will come in handy if I go travel somewhere and I don't speak or read the native language, and I can read, like, you know, oh, this is this and that. I have Periscope. Y'all know what that is. I don't use that too often, really. I think the Periscope craze is kind of over now. I used to use it when YouTubers were broadcasting, but yeah, not anymore. Find Friends and Find iPhone, again, those apps that Apple will not let you delete. I wish they would, but they will not. So they're taking up space on my phone, just sitting there not being used. So they're the other two apps I couldn't fit onto my friend page, so they're at the back. I have the Miranda Sings app, which is a lot of fun if the Game Center thing's probably going to pop up again, but it's kind of a fun little game. Yeah, see, there it is. But anyway, you just find hidden items and stuff, and it's themed around Miranda Sings, and I've already beaten it. It's just kind of there still, but it's a lot of fun. I'd recommend trying it out if you like Miranda Sings and all that. And last but not least, I have the Layout app, which is Instagram's official app. Thankfully, they finally made this a reality. So I'll use the picture of the car crash I was in recently. I know, such a great picture, right? So you can like swap images, like replace it with something else in your photo library. So there's a weird selfie of me. And yeah, I'm glad they finally did that, because we had to rely on these third-party apps that were kind of a pain in the ass to transfer over to Instagram. So I used that a few times too. Yeah, that's pretty much it. My music is the only other thing I think you guys find interesting. You know, I have these other songs I'm currently listening to that I've recently downloaded. They're kind of oldies, but whatever. And my music library, I only listen to maybe 1/10 of the people here. It's because Apple's now thankfully allowed you to delete songs that you don't listen to anymore, but it used to not be like that. And these are all artists I've collected since I was probably 13 or 14, when I was in grade 7, 2007, when I first opened my iTunes account. And anytime I got a new Apple device, I would just transfer the entire library over. So yeah, I don't listen to a lot of these people anymore. These are all collections that I got, again, from when I was 13, so I need to go on a little deleting binge here, because it's taking up a lot of space. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That is what is on my iPhone. I'll turn that off. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Next week I will show my face on camera again, hopefully. My hair will have grown in a little bit more. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment below and subscribe if you haven't already, because I put out videos every Tuesday. And share this video if you enjoyed it too, so that we can, you know, grow this little family on my channel. So that is it. I hope you guys had a great week and are having a good week. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday.